guys, it's Mr. Huntsinger. I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys. Can you believe it? We made it. It's the end of the year. We are just this close to summer break, and I am so excited, and I know that you guys are so excited too. And I was just reading a passage right now, and it made me think about our summer break, and I wanted to share it with you. It's this passage from the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. And it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be the children of God." Wasn't that a fun verse? The children of God. And so I started thinking about this idea. Well, what does it mean to be a peacemaker? And when I first hear that word, I think, oh, that's someone who breaks up the fight and says, hey, let's not argue about this. Let's not fight. But then I looked deeper into the word, and I found this really cool idea that comes from the Hebrew language, the language of the Israelite people. And it's this word, shalom. Isn't that a cool word? Everybody say that word with me. Shalom. Yeah, one more time. Shalom. And shalom is just a great word. It's this word that communicates peace. It's this word that communicates rest. And it got me thinking, like, how can we bring shalom to our family this summer? And so let me share with you 3 ideas that I think you can bring shalom to your family, that you can be a peacemaker this summer. The first idea is that shalom has this idea of rest, of resting. And so when you're on your summer break, I want you to find time to rest. And some of you are like, oh, I'm so good at resting. This is going to be so easy. Yeah, don't get so busy that you don't have time to rest. Take some time off to rest and pray and be right with God, so that when you come back to school next year, you come ready to learn, and you come ready for school, and you come ready to be back at Seattle Christian. So find time to rest this summer. The second idea is that shalom brings this idea of wholeness, or being full, or being your best. And so what would that look like in your home? What are some ways that you can be whole and full and your best self in your family? Well, this might look like listening more to mom and dad. It might look like doing your chores. It might even look like being nicer to your brother and sister at home. So whatever it is, I want you to look for ways, like, how can you be your best self in your family, with your family this summer, so that you can be whole and you can bring shalom to your household. And the last idea kind of correlates with my favorite verse in the Bible, which is John 10:10. And John 10:10 tells us that there's a thief who comes in the night, and he comes to rob, and he comes to steal, but that Jesus comes that we might have a full and happy life. And I want you to have a full and happy summer. So find ways to make summer fun, to really enjoy your break. And that might mean like taking a break from just maybe playing video games all day long, and actually getting outside and spending time on things that are really fulfilling and bring a lot of joy to you and your household. So I pray that your break, it will just be a full and enriching time away, and that you'll come back to us full and ready next year. Lastly, I want you to know that myself, your teachers, everybody here at Seattle Christian, we're going to be praying for you guys all summer long. We want you to enjoy your summer, and we want you to come back and be with us again next year, so that you can keep learning and growing and being the child of God that He wants you to be. So you guys, have a great summer, have a blessed summer, and we'll see you next year.
You see a mile. through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. An almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. So when I fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. In every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Oh God, the battle belongs to you.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea.